Look at the picture. See the skull. Visible Frankenstein controls. The Brain Thoughts broadcasting radio. The Frankenstein earphone radio. The latest new skull reforming to contain all Frankenstein controls.
Today's episode of Frankenstein Control is brought to you by Used Crate. Sign up for our $50 a month subscription and you'll get every month a box of used things.
What sorts of things?
Why, it could be anything, B-Rye. With this popular craze of I will pay money and potentially get real stupid shit, you can do anything. Just that, look, okay, I got my used crate right here. This is now an unboxing video.
Oh, cool. That's what all the kids are into.
Yes, exactly. We're getting those hot views. All right, here we go. Oh, God, here it is. Oh, it's kind of heavy. Oh,
Should there be so much, like, what I hope is corn flour dust and not cocaine?
Oh, there's something in there. Hold on, let me open this. Okay, there it is. All right, so we're unboxing this here boxing tin. Let's see here. We got a used sock. Very nice. Mm-hmm. There's that little, like, there's that slightly brownish stain on the heel.
Is it just a regular white sock?
On the ball of the foot. Well, you're looking at it, Ada.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm colorblind.
It's a nice Easter egg pattern.
Does it have a matching pair?
Just in time, no. It's only one sock. Right next to the used sock, we have, excellent. A used bottle of nail polish. What's the color here? Salmon tongue. It's a good color.
Ugh.
It's got a good sheen to it. I like it. And let's see, next to the nail polish here was, a used condiment. Looks like ketchup.
Oh, it's just half a ketchup packet from KFC.
Oh.
You leaked all over your other stuff.
Oh, it really did, yeah. Oh, anybody gonna eat this used muffin? It's got plenty of cream cheese in it.
Sure, I'll eat it.
Okay. Oh.
That wasn't cream cheese.
Oh.
Is used food just poop?
Well, you got me there.
Half of it is.
Well, that was a wonderful unboxing video. Thank you to our sponsors at Used Crate. Sign up now and use the keyword FrankenUsed. For 20% off your next crate. Isn't that great?
Not really, because the crates cost like $1,000.
Oh, well, wait, actually, I'm reading the fine print here. Also, the coupon codes are already used.
Oh, yeah.
So.
Plus, but it does still give them the right to robocall you.
Oh, man. Welcome to Robo-Stall Control. I'm your host, a telemarketer from Venezuela, Taylor Russell. To my left is Ada Ship.
Hi, I'm Ada, and the warranty on your vehicle is about to expire.
And in front of me, as always, is B-Rye.
I'm B. Ryan. Of course I'm a real person. Also, I actually did used to work in a call center.
Your name is John. Of course you're a real person.
I'm John from Garfield.
John, American name.
Yeah. Billy everything.
I've grown such an impatience for telemarketers, callers of any kind, robot or not. It's just come to a head. I'm so fucking sick of them, and there's nothing you can do about it but scream at the void most of the time. But there is one telemarketer that you can always take out your frustrations on: VCU's alumni department.
Oh, yeah.
And, don't be a dick and ruin their day with, harsh language or yelling. No, give them something exciting and then hang up on them. I hate to bring this back, but this really did happen the day we were recording today. The person called us like, "Hey there, I'm Jason from VCU Arts Alumni Department. How are you doing today?" And I'm like, "Dude, that's great, Greg." And then he's like, and with like a long pause, and then he's like, So how are you doing today?
So you just spat the wrong name back in his face.
Short circuited him.
And then he's like, yes. Well, how are you doing today, sir? And I was like, you know what? I'm doing pretty all right. You know, I got some stuff figured out lately, and I gotta tell you. Oh no. Oh God, the clown's back! Got the shotgun! And then I turn off the phone. I wish I had a shotgun sound on hand at any time.
You should have fired a real shotgun. You had to commit and pull the trigger, literally.
But, and it's not the first time I've done that to the poor VCU people. Like that one time where I was just like...
Did you pretend to get hit by a train one time?
I pretended to fall down the stairs. I was just like, hello? Oh, well, you know, you kind of caught me in the middle of something. I'm carrying all these eggs and vases up the stairs, and I'm... Whoa, 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 ah, ah, ah. I'll call you back! I want to vent my frustrations while hopefully giving people something to at least go, what the fuck was that?
Yeah.
Instead of, fuck that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even though they probably are, because they probably get, like, commissions or some bullshit. I don't know. I don't know how that works. I don't know how they get paid. If you get paid based on successful donations, I'm sorry, Greg, Jason.
If you get paid based off of successful donations, please start looking for another job.
Do yourself a favor, for fucking
Yes.
real. When I was a child, I was used as a pawn in my mother's game of cat and mouse hatred with a local firm of some sort that sold pizza kits.
Pizza kits.
It's just, I guess it's assemble your own pizza because that's fun.
Spend $15 on it. Assemble your own pizza instead of just buying a $15 pizza at Pizza Hut.
Exactly.
I also gotta spend the money on the raw materials. Have you ever killed a pig for pepperoni? It's
Yeah.
hard.
It's not that hard.
Oh, well, you would know.
She has one of them.
Murderer.
I'm the one with the shotgun.
Yeah, that's true.
She's got a shotgun, and she also has one of them Anton Chigurh door knocker things, what punches a hole in the cerebral cortex and kills you.
How was she using you in a scheme?
She wasn't using me in a scheme. She would just have me answer the phone. She would just ignore the call because she knew it was from them. But sometimes I would answer it, and then like I felt out of obligational duty towards my mother to be insulting to the people. And I forget what they were called. I cannot remember what they were called. And they might have been a Maryland, our area, local only or something. I don't
Pizza
think.
Fits.
Yeah, I don't think they do this anymore. But
Today's episode of Frankenstein Control is brought to you by Gadzooks brand Pizza Fit. Fit your pizza inside your own mouth. Then put it in the oven. And you know, your head in the oven. Turn on the gas.
brought to you by Sylvia Plath Pizza.
No! The only topping is depression.
Yes.
And some ink.
Oh, so Hawaiian pizza? Wow, sick fucking hot take on fucking pineapple pizza. Ooh, hey, hey. Ow! I hammered.
I believe Taylor entered what's called a fugue state.
Yeah.
My mother.
So just for reference, while Taylor was screaming all that, he stood up and grabbed a hammer and banged on his shelf a little bit. That was a visual aspect that you didn't get, and I feel like you need to know. Anyway, your mom.
So, yeah, she hated... We're just going to call it Panucci's because I think that's the name of the pizzeria from
Futurama.
Futurama. She's just like, is this Panucci's? And they'd be like, yes, it is. And then she'd go, we don't want any of your smelly pizza kits. Bye. And, hang up the phone. And sometimes she'd use harsher words than smelly.
Yeah.
And so I thought that's how you handled those calls. So if I got one of them as a child, I'd be like, we don't want any of your stupid pizza kits. Bye. And, like, I could hear the joy of the person as like I'm like, is this about one of your pizza kits? Yes, it is actually. And then I'd be like, fuck you. And then hang up before I heard their reaction. Them's were times. And then now I feel bad about it. And I'm like, well, a person that I was shitty to in like 1996 and 20 years, I will be an adult working in a call center, and I will be miserable, and I will sympathize with your end of things. So there's your karmic retribution.
Yeah.
John Carmack, Retribution.
Cormac McCarthy's The Call Center.
Wow.
Or
like
the
that.
evening ringing in the ear.
Yeah. The kid answered the phone. A half-witted killer from Missouri guffawed softly like an asthmatic.
Guffaw is a great word.
It is.
I'm better, by the way.
Yes.
I'm better for my fugue state.
Let's hope so.
That's what you get from huffing the jenkum.
That's too much,
Ew.
Jacob. Nah, man, I'm high on life. I did some things that, really sort of just made my life quality a little better, and I'm feeling good.
I can tell.
Yeah. I'm hop, skip, and jumping with the jankum. I mean, I'm not doing jankum. It's a figure of speech. It means jankum. Shit.
That's what jenkum is.
It's true. Jacob is shit. I have a cousin. I almost said I had a cousin, but she's still alive.
She died because of too much jankum.
She would use the word jankum to describe something awesome. And she knew full and well what it meant.
It's just for fun.
And then she'd just be like, you'd be like, Brandy, we're getting rigatoni's, not fettucci's, we're getting rigatoni's pizza. She's like, oh, that's so jankum. So jankum.
That's hysterical and awful.
She's a riot. Oh, have you ever been in a riot? Wait, yes you have.
Yes, I have.
Wait, should we not talk about that?
I don't remember.
The tear gas erased your memory.
Yep. The tear gas and brick throwing. And PVC
somewhere.
pipe sticks. I threw something, I don't remember what.
It depends on how thick and long the PVC pipe is before it goes from Welch Creator to Deadly Weapon.
Yes. What you do is you go to your local Lowe's and you saw off, you get a small thing of PVC pipe of, about the diameter of a hammer handle. You saw it off at about 3 inches longer than the width of your palm, and you cap it. Well, first you fill it with sand, and then you cap it and seal it, and then you have a short bludgeon that will able to conceal on almost any clothing item, and it's small enough that somebody else can't grab the haft of it and wrench it out of your hand in a grapple, and you could just jam that into somebody's eye or trachea, or solar plex and kneecap and whatnot. And really, there's no wrong answer. And then because it's basically made out of trash, when you finally see the riot police pulling up, you ditch it down a storm drain, and then you can make another one, and it's all for under $15.
Yeah.
Or you could be a fat shitlick and just stay at home. I mean, you're going to change the world just about as much either way.
It's not about changing the world.
But you get to take your aggressions out in one scenario.
It's not
and
about...
then the other, you get to go and beat people up on the street. You're taking out your aggressions by beating off on the couch.
I was going to say, it's not about changing the world, Taylor. It's about giving in to the thrill of battle. the Alethi thrill, which is really what I'm not going to... Well, that's a Stormlight Archive reference. Read it. It's good.
Good people of the Richmond City, welcome to the arena! Our challenger, long time returning, B-Rai, will his 3-inch sap be able to take down the Barbarian of Sindarian?
The stadium's empty. It's Oblivion.
There is a single elf named Sindarian, so is he just paying you to be a barbarian on his behalf? The Barbarian of Sindarian?
I love it. But put that in, adoring fan.
He's the boy what catalogs the Nern roots.
Oh!
I think that's him.
Wait, that might be in Skyrim.
No, that's a referee. He's a throwback character. He makes his first appearance in Oblivion. He's
Is he the same dude in Skyrim?
Yeah, it's his body.
Oh, that's right.
It's a reference. It's an Easter egg. It's what we call an Easter egg.
That's right. He was an Easter egg. He was in that big cave full of all the crystals and the red Nern roots.
Yes.
And the horrible murder bugs everywhere.
Horrible murder bugs are also featured in the Stormlight Archive.
Man, is there anything this Stormlight book doesn't have, B-Rai?
Guns so far, although I can't say that with certainty.
Does it have drugs?
Yes, it does have drugs.
Does it have a drawer full of butt plugs?
Somebody probably does, and it just hasn't talked about him yet.
Wow, it's got bugs and plugs and big old nugs. The trifecta is complete. Today's episode of Frankenstein Control is sponsored by Stormlight Archives. Light you up a spirit mist doobles and get all cranked up.
You suck on some of this fire moss pipe. And
suck down a fire moss pipe, curl up with your favorite book by Bernie Sanderson, and whip yourself up a fantasy adventure where you what make the brick happen. At your worst enemy. Although in that world, throwing a brick at somebody is way cooler.
Yes.
Because you get to compound gravity on a brick and then let it go. And then it just flies at somebody at an impossible speed and it plows through them like a brick.
Like a brick from space.
Yeah, like a space brick.
Humanity's deadliest weapon.
The space brick. Do you know why we don't have real guns yet?
Why?
Because they keep destroying themselves when they fire. The sheer forces involved. We can do it, kinda.
Do you know?
But only once.
Oh, rail guns. I thought you said real guns, and I meant we to be the two of you. And I was like, what the fuck is going on here that I'm missing?
Real guns. We don't have those in life.
No, I meant specifically the two of you. As like we Taylor and Ada do not have real guns. We only have Nerf ones.
For now, until I purchase that crossbow. It's a crossbow that shoots handguns. It just flings handguns at people. Well, because it shoots machine guns, because it's the only weapon strong enough to make Superman flinch.
What, a machine gun?
Mm-hmm. Because they shot him a bunch with the machine gun. He didn't do shit. And they threw it at him. That's when he ducked. There's something about machine guns. Mm-hmm. I'm sorry, I'm going real esoteric.
That's really funny. It's just the oversight and having that sequence of events happen in a Superman fight is really funny.
I love it. Just like, brrr, the huge kinetic force is just pew, 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 bouncing off his chest. And he's like, ha-ha, citizen, I am Superman. Fuck! As the gun goes flying towards him.
It's probably just because that, like, bullets are faster than you could duck, but the machine gun being just thrown is something that you could.
He's like, why?
He can, like, move at light speed.
It's stupid. He can move fast enough to make the planet go back in time. That's dumb. Sorry, Taylor, I cut you off. That's like the fourth time I've cut you off.
I was just going to say another fucking non sequitur. It's okay. This is about Scooperman. Oh, speaking of Scooper heroes, we watched Captain Marvel.
It was good.
Finally.
I liked it.
I know this will come out real late, but believe me, we watched it. So I've had some time to think about it. It was an enjoyable enough film. I liked it. But it highlighted something that I haven't been able to get out of my head. Mm-hmm. And I know this isn't the case solely for this movie, but it was the one that made me notice it. Mm-hmm. The fight scenes in Marvel movies. I think whoever is choreographing them is under the impression that once you get to a certain level of superpoweredness, you no longer are bound by the laws of injury, but instead everyone has hit points.
Yeah.
And because everyone is just getting their shit kicked in constantly with real heavy hitting, Batman, like Dark Knight style, like, style hits and shit, and they're hitting the ground and slammed against walls, and they get up, they're not even bleeding, they're not even hurt, and then one thing happens, and then they're fucking dead and down.
Yeah.
It's the weirdest fucking thing, like, still got one hit point, I'm fine. And that was the movie that made me realize it. I don't know what it was. I think it was because it made me notice, like, how on the ropes. It was really weird how all the fights in that movie, she's getting her shit kicked in. A fair bunch in those fights, which is good because it increases tension. Like, are they going to win? But then it's also kind of ruined by the hit point fight because they're like, she's getting her shit kicked in. No, she's not. Yeah. And then, like, I also couldn't get over the fact that Jude Law just looked like the guy from Austin Powers that went with the steamroller. Like, I couldn't get over that the whole movie. especially with those goofy contact lenses in. So that's all I was thinking every time he showed up. Also, I couldn't tell if he was purple or not for like half the movie. And I mean, not that that matters. You know, I don't see color except when everyone's blue or green.
Just tell me what you want me to say.
That's another thing I liked about the Kree is that like half of them are blue.
Yeah.
And then half of them aren't.
Yeah, and half of them were like human Caucasian skin tone.
And then one of them was black.
Yeah.
I'm going to pin this entirely on my ignorance of the Marvel Universe, so maybe it's the Kree are not a race, but just a collective...
An empire.
An empire of people who are all...
Who have a common culture.
Yes.
As long as you have that culture, you're Kree, I think.
Yes.
I could also be very wrong, and people will let me know in the comments.
Well, then also
which
yes.
I won't read, just like I don't read the Marvel comics. Because I'm too busy reading Stormlight Archive.
Also, there was... Can we get into a spoiler? Spoiler alert!
And here's another spoiler alert. Before that, in regards to... Because I always remember henchman characters, I immediately didn't trust her squad, because the black guy in her squad...
Who?
No,
I'm imitating him.
Yeah.
He's in Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah,
He's the
he
one
was-
who went, who?
Yeah,
Star-Lord.
I immediately recognized he even still had the twin swords. I'm
Yeah.
like, that's the dude who was the henchman captain in...
Which, by the way, coolest weapon in the movie were those fucking rave swords.
Oh, they were awesome.
They were cool as shit!
No complaints about him whatsoever. He's an awesome character, and I like him, which is
That
why I remembered him.
made me feel
but I
good.
recognized him immediately.
I also really liked how Michael McDonald, always known as Jude Law, he basically had a syndrome weapon, like from The Incredibles.
Oh, yeah.
I could be like, no,
Yeah.
you do not move, I move you. Ah! But, okay, so spoilerific time.
Number 2.
If you don't want Marvel spoilers, don't listen for the next, 2 minutes. I'll try and cap it at that. How the fuck was the Tesseract? How was the Tesseract there? Didn't it crash in the fucking ice with Captain America and Red Skull?
That is correct. And what the...
What the fuck? I mean, I haven't seen all the Marvel movies. Maybe I missed it, but was there ever a scene where the lady who looked like Alan Rickman was, digging in the ice and found fucking Steve Irwin frozen in the fucking ice? And I know I called him Steve Irwin because I can't remember Captain America's name.
Rogers.
There we go, Steve Rogers. She found Steve Rogers, frozen in the ice, in a cockpit, and his face is, frozen, oh, shit! And then next to him is the Tesseract, and she's like, oh, shit, here it is! And then she just walks away and pays no mind to the frozen asshole in the giant Nazi plane. That's the only way I could see the Tesseract being gone.
Who's the woman who looks like Alan Rickman?
The Dr. Lawson. Dr. Lawson. She was the one who made the light speed engine. Which, by the way, if you can warp around space, why the fuck do you need a light speed engine?
Yeah. I was kind of confused about that, too.
You know what? I'm
It's
starting to change my mind about this movie. I think it kind of fucking sucks.
It's oh yeah, we need the light speed, but you're warping. It's better.
Yeah. You can rip holes in the sky in a cool hex pattern that looks rad as shit. Why the fuck do you need a puny-ass lightspeed engine that's slow in the universe?
Yeah.
The universe is real big. Lightspeed's real slow. Why am I picking apart this movie? It's just a superhero movie, Taylor. Calm the fuck down.
Far be it from... people to pick apart the superhero movie. I had something for this, and it left me as soon as I started talking.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to insult the good name of the superb heroes. I just, believe me, folks at home, you are experiencing these revelations with me.
As I've said it before, though, my number one desire, I've said this a bunch of times by now, but I really, really wanted to watch Captain Marvel use her better version of similar powers to kick the shit out of Bakugo.
She does have the very unique and interesting power set in terms of the Marvel Universe. There's no one that can fire Kamehameha waves like she can, and that's pretty neato. Also, really good on them for explaining why she's been gone this whole time, because from how the movie ended, she could have just ended everything real fast.
Yeah.
She's basically Goku.
Yeah.
She had to help them alien illegal immigrants build that space wall.
Also, another thing I want to say, Marvel's got a Marvel's got to just step away from the half-face mask. It just doesn't look good, no matter how hot the actor is. It just looks dumb.
It's always dumb.
Looks bad on Captain America, looks bad on her. Just is dumb looking.
It looks goofy.
Like, whenever it came on and her hair went floof into the mohawk,
Yeah.
I was just like, but I may shit on this movie, but I enjoyed it. I enjoyed watching it.
Yeah.
The tentacle monster was really fucking unexpected.
Yes.
And it made me laugh.
What were they calling it? A Fargendargle?
Flurgenbergen.
Flurgenbergen?
Fleegberg.
Farken.
Hey, it's Franklin.
Fredburger.
Oh, it was
Fuddruckers.
It was Fuddruckers. It was the dreaded Fuddruckers. Also, I mean, pardon. How can you shit on a movie where Samuel L. Jackson numerous times is like, "Oh, it's a boo-boo kitty.
Yeah.
Who is a cute kitty? I think it's you. You are a cute cat."
Say meow one more time.
And it does, and he goes, "That's adorable!" And then we went home and Pumpkin went, meh.
Meh, and then tentacles came out of Pumpkin.
Hopefully not.
Yes.
No more than the usual amount.
Oh, you have to take him in for worms. So, I hope you all enjoyed my my Captain Marvel review / TED Talk. Thank you.
Ted rant.
My TED rant, yes. TED rant sounds like a political opponent.
Here's Gary Busey with his Ted scream into a trash can.
Yeah.
Ah! Everyone's like... did you know Gary Busey played Buddy Holly in a biopic about
Was it just about the 10 seconds before the plane crashed and he just went, "Ah!"
You don't normally do the screaming. It's fun when you do it.
I amused
As it wore down its welcome. It's really good. Woo! Oh, God. Wow. Woo! Oh! I'm recovering. I'm verklempt. Wow. This is what talking about superb hero movies will do to a person after a while. It'll turn you into a crazy hollering Gary Busey.
Yep. Gary Busey-ish.
I'm Busey. Hello, I'm Gary Busey. He played Budrish Hollow in the movie What? He Crashed It. Ah! That's quoted from the Gary Busey biopic where he's played by Michael McDonald.
He's played by Buddy Holly.
in the movie What? He Crashed It.
I didn't know you were still recovering from that.
Oh, that's funny.
I moved on. I moved too fast. I'm going a mile a minute. I'm feeling too good. This is what happens. This is what happens when I feel too good. Things happen too fast. They come at you. Ah!
Gary
See?
Busey did a guest voice as Researcher Tim in the episode of the Magic School Bus where the Magic School Bus gets hit by a train.
Researcher Tim. Yeah, he. What does he research? Train crashes. Meep, 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 meep.
This is good data!
It's time to get messy, class.
Do you remember the Magic School Bus episode where
Arnold killed himself?
No.
Because that's the one that everybody talks about.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you mean when he took his helmet off on Pluto?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
kills himself in the emptiness of space to prove a point.
Yep.
It's like, man, this kid needs some fucking therapy. But no, what episode? Tell me.
Where they would I may have talked about this already, but they did a holiday episode. And they're like, we're not going to take... I could tell that the impetus behind this was well meant and a decent thing to do. Where they're just like, every show has a Christmas episode. We're not going to be every show because there's not enough holiday episodes for kids in a show that is a religious holiday other than Christmas. So they had a Hanukkah-centric holiday episode.
They did that for Rugrats too.
And see the thing is that it makes sense for the Rugrats characters to be of Jewish ancestry because the grandpa kind of like provides that link.
Yeah.
And
his name was Boris.
Whereas they were great characters, I love them.
They were funny. Turn on the sesame seed.
I love that. My mom.
Turn it on for the child to watch. Watch the sesame seed.
My mom quoted that all the time. No, but like the whole class was like Jewish at once and was doing the Hanukkah. It was about recycling, and they were recycling parts to make the school bus again because it exploded for some reason.
What? Wow, this is a lot to unpack. This is one episode.
This is one episode.
It was
a holiday episode, and then like all of the class is like doing the Hanukkah rituals and they're like singing the Hanukkah, which is nice. And again, it's meant from a very well-meaning place.
That happened when I was in like early grade school. We like did like a Hanukkah simulator. Basically, they're like, all right, only Andy is fucking Jewish, so
It's a goat simulator, but you flop around with a menorah. Just the way that they did the Magic School Bus Hanukkah episode, where everybody there was no like a more realistic way to do it would have been like, hey, let's like learn about the Hanukkah stuff. Nope, everybody already knew it, even Keisha and Tim.
I like to think that like Tim turned to Keisha and was like, don't you celebrate Quat? And she's like, shut the fuck up.
Not now.
Not a word. Not fucking one.
And it just it was meant, the whole episode was very well intentioned, but they didn't do it in a way that didn't feel like a little shoehorned in.
Most holiday specials feel shoehorned in.
Yeah. Yes.
Including, but not limited to, Christmas episodes.
Those
feel shoehorned as fuck.
As well as my favorite holiday, shoehornedmas.
Oh, God.
Where you step on the Lego and swear real loud.
Oh, Lego my egos.
And then Grandma falls down the stairs.
Oh, God. It takes a dark turn right at the end.
It's traditional. She does it every year. She's a good sport.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, if it is tradition, then, I mean, she's prepared for it.
I think I'm high on these fucking paint fumes.
I haven't painted in here in weeks. Wow. I got a lot of robot catching up to do. You know what? I think I'm going to start painting right now, you guys. It's an olive drab. It looks good. Look at this robot. Sniff it!
Soothing holes right in my brain.
Taylor, you're just painting your body. There's no robot there. You strip naked and you're painting your flesh. Why are you doing this to yourself?
Happy Hanukkah, everyone.
Now even you know I am a menace. I hand you the secrets to save the entire human race and the entire universe.